Halai kuade yumi mele vite do tahayi ta utulu mubatila sop tivinilo podo ta gitaglo ta solo sola abakado November teto ta pota phatla kobada heko hinone pala pataramu ameyado pokose pakulota senator fahanilo ta utulu muba senator fahela ketepya po ami do ta pitama do ta pota phatablo nyai nilo.
Hello, just want to say halage kayopu to the Kayopo people for giving me this opportunity through media, through the airway, and also through the website to connect with Banganyo Kayopo.
Senator, would you like to introduce about your roles and responsibility as a senator, state senator?
Okay. Well, there's two major things. One is we make law govern the state of Minnesota. And two is we appropriate or divide money to various agencies under the state jurisdiction, and sometimes to the county, to the city, or sometimes to a nonprofit agency that will help support the growth of our state. And so an example of law to govern our state will be no taxing hand-free bill, no taxing while you drive. We voted and we passed that bill, and then it became law of the state. Second is increased minimum wage, to $15 an hour. So that is a law that we also vote and pass. And so, that's something that that's something that I do, my job as a state senator. The other part is appropriate dollars to different agencies. Like we have number of agency, Department of Education, Department of Transportation, Department of Natural Resource, Health and Human Service, or the Department of Health. So we have to make sure that we balance the budget. We only have so much money, so certain year we give money to certain agency, then we're short on other agency. So every year we always debate where to put the money. And some year, depend on the conservatives on spending or the idea of helping people with social needs, then we have to, put more resource, put more money out there. So we debate, on an annual base or on a regular base on how to better use the money that we have in our state.
Thank you very much, Senator, with valuable information. I believe the Korean community would like to get to know more about you, and if you could introduce to the Korean community to educate why voting is so important for this year. And I believe the interviewer from the Korean TV will have direct questions to you.
Sure. It's more important this year than ever. I live in the United States for 40-some years already. I came as a young boy. And escaped from the war-torn civil war in Laos. So my family and my people has been persecuted by the government at that time. And so we left starting in 1976, and then my family arrived at that time here in the United States. And so what my life living here for 40-some years, this is the first time that it matters the most when it comes to voting. Every 4 years when we talk about voting for president or voting for me as an elected official, we always tell people that it matters. It matters in a basic line of democracy. It matters because you, in each individual who are citizen, uphold their responsibility in our democratic society. But this year it matters more even, because we think that especially personally to me, and I think people of my heritage or ethnic minority, refugee, immigrants, former refugee and immigrants, felt that there needs to be a change of government during this time. So it matters more for us to make our voice heard, to elect my choice of presidential candidate will be Joe Biden. So I really like to call out to the Karen community and anyone I know to join me to support Biden and Harris ticket this year and help us also vote down the Democratic tickets including myself. And I will be honored to get votes and support from the Karen community, especially those of you who just got your citizenship. You know, over the last 8 years that I served, I have gone to 4 graduation ceremony of Karen people, and they're sworn in. I congratulate them. So I look forward for them to cast their vote, and I will be honored because it meant so much to me as well as meant so much to them. Escape government persecution, and are here having the ability to cast their vote, their right to vote. And so, you know, I take it to heart of all the service, and your vote, I will carry on forward, come back to your community, ask you what you need. Actually, I have done a number of projects that are related to the Karen community, a number of small business here that get a startup dollars to do small market here in East Side St. Paul. I'm pretty sure a number of them got their money from neighborhood development or went in DC or East Side Enterprise Center. And those are the money that I directly appropriate for it to wait there, hold it there, and so the current entrepreneur can go and take a loan of that money to do all their business. The other part, one thing that's visible, and nobody noticed this connection. I know the Hmong community noticed this, but I thought about a way how we can brought the Karen community and Hmong community together. And I thought about sport. I said, the Hmong community really like takraw, young people. And so as the Karen community too, they have a culture of takraw playing. So I sent in state dollars to the city of St. Paul to build, it's 5, but now it's going to 7, 5 takraw field throughout St. Paul. There's a couple of them in East Side St. Paul here, and a couple on Dell. There's some of them on Dell. Those are the money that I have sent in and had direct impact, direct connect to the Karen community. I'm honored and I'm also determined to be there for you in this time of need so I can answer to all diverse constituent of the East Side St. Paul and not only answer just to one specific group, yes. Not only to those who just speaking English, but everybody. And I'm reaching out, even though my Karen ability of speaking is still very limited. I'm willing to know, I'm willing to learn. I want to be part of your culture. So, thank you very much for the Karen TV for interviewing me, and I want to come back again, talk more. Feel free to ask me any question. I'm very accessible. I'm honored also during this campaign time, the church leader invited me to visit a number of church, and almost every Sunday for the last month now, I've been worshiping with Korean church, and thank you everyone for their prayers. It means a lot. I see myself as spiritually connected, so receiving prayers from, Karen pastor means a lot to me. I can talk about that dynamic of faith and politics at a later time. Right now, we should talk about the election of this year, and I hope that I can count on your votes. And please vote fast and don't delay going to the poll early. Go early, or November 3rd, and we can assist you in doing.
Thank you very much, Senator Her, for serving the Korean community in East Side St. Paul. I'm going to turn the questions to the Korean TV.
Mi double doma Senator for her tep ya bakado tawita klula bakado November 3rd ta phoda phada blonya inilo kai po sekodo pataramu yamayala ketep ya bakalo ta khuthala November 3rd blonya I aridula popakanya po agodile
ti toro la November 3rd ne ake thikodo be ko America ne ke wa chui me lokito muni mutholo ti toro ta chui me ne arido lo wa kanyo po ko ga de agolo khoplo lo ta chui me ho ne papa phla ro pata hota ge bado city council state federal government kana hu ba pakalu pata pa phla ro papa tu pa sa lo thi ko de be ago ta chui me ne papa phla lo pake wa thiko pholo age de ga we do pama cho chot thwe lo thiko de be thiru ko the tani nya ye make chi cha ba ta thi kwa lo ba thwe do wa kanyo pho de kro chui me lo Republican me de me ba ne Democratic Party ne ye e do shin pya de che pho ta lo Democratic Party ne awe pa phla ro awe e ro ma cho chot thwe lo ba thwe ro social service ta ka pa ma cho chot thwe lo wa thi ko pho wa kam lo phlo lo ba thwe ro wa kam lo phlo ta lo ta ma cho de ta ka pa ba thwe ro hi pwe ta o pwe ti do ro ta o su o kle de ta ka pa we ne ro ta lo Democratic Party ne awe ma cho chot thwe lo ba thwe ro immigration ta ka pa we do multiculturalism ba thwe do ka lu du ko ga de ago we do minority rights ba thwe do wa ka lu pho wa ka lu che de minority de ta khwe ta ya de ta pha ama cho chot thwe we ne ka lu du khe lo khe che ama cho chot thwe me me ba thwe do Republican ta ka pa ni ru ta lo Republican ta ka pa ni atu chot thwe ma cho a de gi lo ta phe ta ma aklu kle business ta ka pa me we ne atu ti doกมากะซูรอกวยอซูเอรอปาพลารอบาทรอปะโดปะปวะตาโคตาเกอซูเอรอพ่อขาโลบะโดปวามาราโพธิตภาอักลูเคลมีวิเนอซูตมาจอชอทเว immigration ว่าเดกวโพ refugee โพบาวิโรอซูมาจอชอทเวโดโลบาทรอว่ากโลโอเจโอยนาอโล president Joe Biden เนตนี่ญาอีเนปะกรชอดถวยมาจ่อชุยเมโล President Joe Biden อวอลปามดูโคเลนี่ตาโล President Joe Biden นี่ที่ตัวอเวเตนี่อกมาจ่อชอดถวยโลวากำลอปัทรอตาเพตามาตะกะปะยนาอโล President Joe Biden นี่อกมาสกอราดอทีกอดอเบโคนาเดตะกะปะอเวกะเกมาเกรออตารีโลโมโลรอฮอโคดอเบโคนาเดตะกะปะมีวีรอบาทรอทีกอดอเบ United States ก็อเมริกาปัทรอตาเพตามา business ตะกะปานี่อเวกะมากีรอกะมาเลทอรอมีวินี่ President Joe Biden นี่อเวมาจอชอทเวโลปัทรอ minority rights ปัทรอวากะลูเชดิตะพะ minority ดิตาเควตายา multiculturalism ปัทรอกะลูดูตาเควตายาแค่ลอแค่จิวินี่ปัทรอลอเซปะกว่าเชเมบาปัทรอ global pandemic covid-19 ตาชูตาชาดิตะพะนี่อเวกะมากีรอวาก็กาเดที่ตรอตาอุสุโอเคลกเลทอมีวิดอ affordable healthcare บัตรอุสุโอเคลโลวากญอโพก็อเมริกาโพวาตวโพก็กาเดกระดูนี่บาตาเควตายาติตพาวอาริกิปปวากญอโพนี่โอโลstate senator Foung เพ East St Paul บุนี่ลออะโคนี่ดอเยเอดอวิตาสูเคนตูตามาจอโลกะชุยเมโล Senator Foung East St Paul อาริเกปปวากะญอโพเดเนโอโล Senator Foung East St Paul ฮอกวอปูเนอะโคนี่ดอปะกรปาพลาโลปะตาโหตาเกปะมาจอชอทเวตาชุยเมโลปะกะเกคูทอกะดาเก State Senator Foung อะวอนี่ลออะโคนี่ดอตะหาญายเนปะกวยมูโล State Senator Foung เยเอดอเฮกิเฮบาวากะญอโพโลกะชุยเมตะนิญาอี November State Senator Foung East St Paul วีดอยสีบลูก็กาเดโลยเตตะกอบาระเฮกิเฮบานตุก็กาเดตะนิญายชุยเม President Joe Biden วีดอยชุยเมโล Senator Foung อะกอลออะโคนี่ดอวิตาสูวากะญอโพก็กาเดชุยเมโล State Senator Foung เพ East St Paul District วากะญอโพก็กาเดมีเอดอลอกอตามาจอโลตาชุยเมโลนอกษาSenator Foung team นี่ปะมาจอชอทเวซีลอเปเลปอโจปะเฮเกชอกะดานตุกะบะเลจอโลนตุ ID เดเบลอวีเนนตุเมโลบาตามาจอนี่กอยาฟงเพคูตอคีเยตอขอคีคุยวาลอยาฟงนอกีเน612-513-2290วีดอชุยเมโลปะกอโค President Joe Biden อะกอนี่ลอฮาเลกีกอกาเดดับล
มีตาบลูตรามือเปสิบลูบาเก็บเซนิเดฟอเฮดปัตรามือเมียละเดบยาบาคาดว่าละโนเวมเบอร์เตอร์ตาคุยเธอเดบลอยนี่ละเอดอดิติญาบาปวกันยอพูติเดพาละเดพอดาพาดิติเดพาวิตาสูตบาซาปิโนเลพอดาพาเพโนเวมเบอร์เตอร์นี่เดกีลสซอปวกันยอพูละโอละมือทอดกะปาอีไซวิตาสูตบาซาปิโนเธอหอ ปกเสียปกุลตาสนิทฟอหันเดดอตบลข้อตาอุดติญาบาสิกอปปกันยพูติพาลพีลเวดาพอดาพาลิวีดอตสกกดากิเวดิติพาวิตาสูดบาสกกดากิชูme bos putere with us shagdagi bakisu election office allo midmi bado le shagdagi phe November to no police place allo ni diki laki kita siblu ba pado kana ta do ba kwa pho la kwa ba pada ka so ta la da hanya ni lo w